Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's house. And, oh, look at this! Since the new update came out, this is the first pony I've seen, or horse, or whatever, come around Stampy's house. This is cool. Wow. Anyway, so we're building Stampy's house in these video series, and as you can see, we've gotten quite a bit done. I'm just going to fly here and give you a quick tour. We've gotten the main area down. I know, I have not done the music tower yet, people. Calm down about the music tower. I'm getting a lot of comments and emails about it. We are going to do the music tower, I promise. Just not yet. I regret not finishing that part there, but I needed to verify some dimensions, and I think I'm good to go now. Just want to make sure I'm giving you a good product when I show you how to do this. It's getting dark already? Wow, okay. So I'm here in Love Garden. And since I'm here, I might as well just show you that we've got some of our friends here. OG, of course, is one of my main helpers. There's a couple of people that have commented over here. And JT is a helper also. And Yingling Brute, thank you for your help in the previous video. I just wanted to make sure that you were added in there as a helper. As you can see, I have a little bit over here in this space of land that I've cleared out. And I'm afraid I have no choice but to start the video by sleeping. With the pig nearby. So as you can see, while I go to sleep, there's this little wall now. In the last video I left this was just kind of a big mess out here. I don't know if you even noticed, but we had built this we'd finished the farm, and since then I've built this wall that is 5 blocks high. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 blocks high, and just leveled out the ground from there. In all directions for quite a ways, because that's what we're going to need in the future if we're going to do the animal farm, tree farm, pathway, and so forth. But before we get too far, I want to apologize to you all one more time. This farm, I don't know, I'm just mentally incapable of doing this farm correctly or something. I had misread my map that I made, and I had to make some more corrections in between the last video. Previously, I had left one blank row of grass, and then I started this nether wart farm, and that's incorrect. There should be 2 rows of grass here, and then let me just run all this down for you again. You're like smacking your forehead like, dude, not this again. We got to do this again. All right, here's the deal. Only some of them got messed up. So we got 2 blocks of grass, 2 rows of grass. Then 3 rows of nether wart, okay? Now, there's 2 more blocks of grass, but one of them is taken up by the, sugar cane. So then we got water. So let me back up here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8th block in from the right should be a water trough that goes all the way out, spills over the edge. So from there, and you've got more sugar cane, 2 empty rows. Okay, you writing this down? Okay, good. Then the cactus, and I think that everything else was right. So there should be 2 rows of grass here, and then you've got wheat, water, wheat. Then we've got 3 empty rows of grass here, some carrots, water. Everything else is right that I showed you last time. So I apologize one more time. You guys are probably going to kill me on that and shoot me all kinds of comments about I'm terrible at this. I apologize, and I strive to get better. And sheep, why are you just hanging out up here? That's very dangerous. Yeah, see, you almost fell off the edge. Hey, did you eat this grass? Oh, I can't believe the nerve of these guys eating my grass. Get out of here. Okay, so as you can see, I've blocked off. I finished kind of making little flat walls here for these 2 sides. And we've got 4 fountains kind of flowing out from the 4 water areas at this point. And I'm not fooling around with the details of this yet. This one, there really is nothing to do. But over here, like this actually kind of is built out more in Stampy's world. And we'll kind of tackle that at some point. But it's really kind of a minor detail. But, all those little things kind of add up to the authenticity of your build. Now you'll note here, and I built this, in addition to this flat ground here that goes kind of way over there, I built this wall to a specific height. This is 5 high, just like the other one. And this, if you imagine in the end, this green grass is where the water line is going to be. So like, I think there's some over here. Yeah, so like this is like, imagine the water going all that way, you know, instead of this grass. So this is going to be the where the water is going to stop, you know, and then it's just going to go up from there. And way down here is Longbow's hangout down there, which I don't know, I missed somewhere in my own build, and I actually just added it the other day. So we'll do that at some point too. And one other thing I wanted to touch upon, I know I haven't gotten any work done yet today. I don't want to tackle the other side of the house until we're done all this, because I just don't want to leave this unfinished. So that's part of the reason why I have not gone back to the music tower yet. I also need to do the guest room, which a couple of people have said, hey, you didn't do the guest room. I know, I forgot to do the guest room when OG and I did Hilda and Henry's bedroom. We neglected to go upstairs and quickly throw down some guest beds for our friends. Anyway, more sheep. We're being inundated by animals here. So let's just get this started. This flat area goes just out past the love garden a little bit, because there's a wood walkway that goes all the way around here, which we'll do. And so for now, basically, you're going to want to do this before you watch the rest of this video, because, or at least do out to the end of this guy here. You know, put flatland all the way out here, because otherwise you're going to be scrambling to try to get that done. So you may want to do that first, and before you press on to do the rest. So I'll just wait for you to do that. Okay, you're all done that by now, I'm sure. Now, we're going to start by, there's a path here that's 2 blocks wide that continues down this way. I'm just going to, you can see the top of the house peeking out down there, and then we got into the crafting room here. I'm going to put down 2 rows here of oak planks, but we're going to stop. We're going to leave these 2 empty. So leave 2 on the end of this empty for just a minute, and we're going to put a staircase there. Are you following this, sheep? Are you? Wow, that was a little attitude-y there, sheep. All right, we're going to throw stairs on there, so there should be an empty block here, which is going to be filled in with wood. And then the next one is stairs that are going up, and so this wood should be level with this door here. It goes all the way. We'll just take it all the way to the end, and we're going to put stairs here, so we need to put them on something. I like to put them on something, usually. So we've got stairs here that are part of this first block of this room. That's where the stairs go. They shouldn't be inside here or anything like that. They should be right there. And then we're going to put 1 row of regular and 1 more of stairs. Now right here, we're going to put the fence gates. This is where the fence gates go that he always goes through, which is kind of funny. I don't know why he puts them there, because he always just leaves them open and runs through them, and I don't know. It seems to me kind of silly to have that there. So then the rest of this over here, if your love garden looks like this, what we're going to need to do is just chop out these last 4 blocks here, throw down some wood planks, and we're going to do that. We're going to bring this out so we have these, the path continues out this way. And then we're going to, well, I probably don't want to do much. All right. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to do these little stairs here that lead down, because it's important for getting down to that level where this ground is. So from here, we're actually leaving this alone. Don't put anything there. We're going to put 1, 2, we're going to put 3 stairs down, but right side up, not upside down. Here we go. They're kind of weird sometimes. Okay, so we want to have 3 stairs that are hanging out. 1, 2, 3, like that. They should be even. They shouldn't be covering up the house. This should be left alone. And for the sake of putting something there, these 2 grass blocks should be here. At some point it was like this, but I noticed on, let's see, what was the video? I think I was watching the 200th video where he's shooting a rocket off or something like that. Or no, that was the Lovely World. But it was the rocket video where he was building No, the balloon video. The balloon video. Now I happened to come back and notice that he walked this way, and I saw that this block was no longer there, and you could see this wood. Anyway, it's 2 staircases down to this floor here. And over here, he's got stairs here. Just for the moment, I'm just going to put this here. That actually is going to continue on that way. And right here, if I can just 1, 2. Oh. Do I need to do one more? Oh, yeah, I do. Because this oops. My apologies. I need 2 more stairs here. And I'm going to put this here. It uses a half slab right here in the corner. Because back in the old days, when this was built, he did not, we didn't get this cool, like, stair thing that happened like that. That didn't exist back then. So he used to have this as like a full block, like kind of like sticking up like that, but at some point it changed to being this. And this path, this part of the path actually is 3 wide. That comes out this way. And it's 2 wide the rest of the way around, but for some reason on just this side it's 3. So it should look like this. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4 wide here, coming right from this path. Leave this one on, just put 2 grass blocks there, because we're going to build a wall right here for the tree farm. And this, why does this look funny? This spot here just seems like I should be putting like another, but that's not, I know that's not right. I'm looking at my map here thinking, not sure, might have to get back to that. This part here from over there I'm not really concerned about for this video anyway, but I wanted to do that so that we can make sure that we get this tree farm in the right place. Oh, excuse me. Oh, whoa, what is the sheep doing? It's doing the fence dance. You ever get these animals, they do this like, whenever they get on top of fences, they start going mental. They just start spinning around. All right, this guy's making a total liar out of me. All right, I'm going to get some sleep. There's no ponies up here. And so let's just start building the tree farm. I'm going to grab some dirt. And we're going to come down 1 from here. We're going to leave that top row empty. And we are going to come out a total of 10 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, I'm going to start to count. It starts going like that. I can't count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to build the wall up from there. And you can fill all that in back there if you want. Knock yourself out. I'm not going to really bother. So we've got this wall here that's 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. And well, actually, yeah, this is going to be grass up here. I can, make this top row grass if you want, or just let it grow on its own there. Let's leave that there. And that wall should not, it shouldn't be here like that. It should stop right there. So the length of this whole thing just goes to the width of the hole, right over to there. So we're just going to go back and forth a few times here. I should probably drink a speed potion for this, but that's okay. I got a little time here. How far? Whoa, too far, too far. A little farther. A little, there? No, there, there. That sounds good. Let's just make sure this matches up. Okay, good. All right, so you should come all the way out to here, and we're going to build this up to a total of 4 high, all the way across the sides and the front, and it should be 1 level down still here. This is fine. We're going to be building some fences along here. Oops, and again, this really should be, the top should be, oops, should be grass on top. Now this, I'm not worried about this grass that's growing here. When you cover up grass with dirt, eventually it'll just kind of disappear and you won't see it on the side there. Okay, so this is the entire enclosed area of the tree farm, and I'm going to just kind of throw a little grass here and just get that to start spreading around here. It'll fill in eventually. Now, so this area, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct. Should be 9, and the 2 tree farm areas are 9 by 9 on the inside. So, and they're exactly equal in size. So right here, let's build the wall that goes in the middle. Actually, we don't really, you know what? We don't really want to build a wall, but we do want to build a door. That's going to allow the stuff to come out of it. And I'm just going to mark that now because I think that'll be important. We want to find the 11th one. This is 20, right? No, this is 22. 22 wide total this way. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one's the middle? Is that right? No, that would put 10 on each side. Oh no, it's 21 wide. It's 21 wide. Yeah. So we want 10 on that side, 10 on that side, and then this is the middle. So let's just check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. So it should be 10 on each side of this little doorway, which is too tall actually right now. It's actually going to be like that big when we're done. But for now, I want it this tall because we're actually going to have to walk in here a few times to get this to work right. Okay, now how do we want to do this? From the bottom up? Excuse me, Mr. Inspector. I am busy here. Yes, I am busy here. Please leave. Goodbye, sheepy. Goodbye. Take the hint. Okay. So we have to have a line of water that's trailing out this door, and then basically in the middle of each farm, there's kind of a trail of water that leads to that middle trail, and so that everything kind of washes together. In fact, we could. Well, let's just. Oh, here he comes again. Very helpful sheep. Well, let's first figure out how far back the water stream has to be in order to actually meet up. We want it to meet up right. We want it to end right at the end of this. So let's just see if I guessed right. Ah, look at that. I'm so good. All right, so let's count these blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can put it on the 7th and just kind of put this there to keep the water from going the other direction. So you've got one empty one there. So that will get it right to that edge, and we don't want it to go any further, and that's good. All right, so then we want to build. You know what? Let's just leave that for now. I should have had a better plan for this. I think the sheep is about to get buried in here. Let's start with this. One row down. Let's build across. I'm gonna build the 2 areas on top, and then we're gonna just dig away as we need. I think that'll be the easiest way. So I'm just gonna fill all this in for right now. And we're coming up to the middle here. Right over the water is the middle, so we just put a row of. It's going to be one more hive grass here, so that matches up with this, but still should be one down below that. So let's just fill in the rest of this guy. Sheep, you're not going to be happy down there. That's okay. That ends up being a room down there anyway, sort of, or an open area. He'll be alright in there eventually. I mean, he'll be alright in there. Because eventually I will show you what's down there. Okay, so we've got these 2 areas here. In the middle, we need the exact middle, which is going to be here. Did I guess right? It should be 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. So it should be 4 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let's just take that over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pop in the middle. So now we've got what pretty much amounts to the trough area where this goes. Did I do that right? Yes. Okay. All right, so we're going to build this water system. So down here, I'm going to reveal some. Okay, good. This is going to be good. So from the water hole, chop out 2 more blocks, and then all the way over until you can see this waterway here. And I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to put a floor here under it, and I'm going to need some walls on either side. So I'm just going to have to kind of sneak in here. Whoops. Put some walls here so that it'll guide the water that way. And then more wall here and another wall here. Oh, and here. We want the water to just, we're going to pour a bucket of water in there, and it should just dump right into that area now. It shouldn't go any farther than that. That's good. It's not going over into that area. So let's do the same thing this way. So we've got this open hole. We're going to go 1, 2 more, and then in this case to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can see that water. So we just need to build this up. You don't need to use dirt or whatever it takes. You're never going to see this. Wow. I'm just gonna trap you in there, sheep. I just tap you to get out of there, okay, sheep. Okay, just build up these walls here. Okay. Oops. And then this. No, not that much. All right, so this is now should be 2 blocks deep, and this is 2 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it takes you in here. You don't need to get rid of this block, although it wouldn't matter either way, I think. Okay, so now let's cover this. Well, actually, let me just illustrate how this is going to work. I'm losing daylight here. Let's put a torch right here. So the water, there's going to be this water here, and it's going over there. We've got a water over there that's going into this area, and then we've got that water stream that's already headed out that direction. So we can actually cover this all up now. Just be careful not to put any dirt way down there, just right on top. In here, and leave that open, of course. I think I'm going to get this covered up just before the sun sets. Oops. Okay. Right, in the morning I'm going to dump some water in the corners, which is the only place you need it. And we're going to test fire this sucker and make sure this works before we get any further. Okay. Let's just drop down anything here I don't need right now. I don't need this. Let's drop this down. You can see it's already moving, and it's like takes a little while to kind of slowly make its way around, and it should. Just for fun, I'm just going to put a torch down here so we can see a little better. And oh, here it comes. And then it should end up just kind of sitting right out here. Yep, perfect. All right, now we want to make this look a little better with some wood, and you don't need a torch in there anymore. Okay, so we can cover this part up with grass. Well, actually, what we want to do is make a little kind of entranceway here with wood, and this is actually wood as well, I believe. I'm not sure if it goes all the way back there, but I think it looks better to, you know, make that all looking like wood back there. If I can just, because that's as far as you could possibly really see that would be meaningful. And then right here goes, oops, where'd it go? I had some here. Just need a piece of oak. Put that here. I want it to be up. There we go. And we just surround this with some... Oh, shoot. I just got rid of my half slabs. Good job, Darman. Good job. You ever do that? You just, like, get rid of the thing you just needed the most. Okay, this is good here. We got half slabs around here. A piece of oak slab there. Not slab. Oak wood. And then you just put right here on the corners. Put these, and oh, you know, we just throw down. We've got a couple of chests we need to put down next to it. I'm gonna get rid of that half slab again. I probably need it. And they just go here and here, and you can just, I think you put stuff in there. But eventually there'll be a path that kind of along that way, and we'll deal with that later, some other video. But okay, that is working. So the water. Get rid of this. All you need to do is put the water in the corners. Don't put it anywhere else or you will foul up the whole system. It has to be exactly in the corners. This whole thing is designed 9 by 9 or do this. And you can see that by having it this exact size, that it doesn't reach any farther than this hole. I don't have to put a sign in there to stop it. It's going to automatically do that. So we're just going to fill these corners. Now, if you live in a snow biome, if you build this in a snow biome, these corners will freeze, and you'll have to put what I did in mine, because that's exactly what happens in mine, is I put glowstone like right underneath the corners, and then that stops that from happening. Because even with the torches on that we're about to put on, it still does. It does freeze. Let's just test this out here. Make sure this is working, and we can see it going down there, and then it should bloop, and it's going to go down there. And of course, oh, look at that. Oh my! What the? Whoa! What is going on? Wow, that was interesting. I don't think it had anything to do with the effect of how this was constructed, but I think it hit some sort of weird glitch. Oh, but it did come out, so whatever it was, it worked. Anywho. Okay, fences. We just put fences all around this sucker, and there's going to be a thing we're going to put above it to kind of keep the trees from getting too tall. But I'll notate now that some of the tree physics seems to have changed recently, being that they kind of are, the trees are a little bit more elaborate, and they're bigger, and they kind of go out in different directions more, and the logs kind of go sideways. They didn't used to do that. So the structure doesn't always contain them as well as it used to. But that's all right. We're just going to build it the way Stampy did and call it a day. So all these fences, they all get torches. And when he first built this, he did not have torches on all of them. But in later videos, you'll see that he did. So put all these, whoops, we missed one somehow. I'm just holding the trigger down. I don't know what else to do for it. Oh, well, okay, so, all right, so we're ready for the upper part here. Now we want to go right in line with this middle. So we want to get rid of this fence here. We want to be lined up here with that hole. So then we're just going to take some oak planks, and the height of this thing, you know what? I'm going to hold off on doing this yet. The only reason is because I want to build this platform out first. And the reason for that is I want to be able to, the whole point of this is that so the tree doesn't grow any higher than you can mine while just standing here, not flying. So we just want to be able to verify, how high it has to be. So out here in the middle, we're just going to do 2 blocks of wood that go right out from the middle. We want to have a ring of dirt for the trees to grow on. That's 5 by 5. So that's, you put 1 in the middle and 2 on each side. That makes that 5 by 5, and then just keep going around. We've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and we've already got 5. So this should be exactly square, 5 on each side. And you should be 2 away from all these sides out here. Stampy noted that he did not come up with this design. He came up with someone else on the YouTube posted this solution, and I can't remember what that is. I did look as well, and it was somebody else, but it worked really good. Oh, for torches, now there should be torches all around the outside of these, and the torches actually help keep things growing at night, so there's a good reason to have them. Plus, keeps it light up and keeps the googlies away. So this is like before, after, before, after, before, after. Ladders, I have ladders in my hand here because inevitably, if you're playing this on survival mode and you're not able to fly, you are going to get stuck in here. I absolutely guarantee it. So I'm not sure if and where he has ladders inside here, but for lack of anything else, I'm just putting it here. Because if you're down here, there is no way to get out, except when you start breaking blocks. But if you've got this ladder, you're like, right now I'm not flying. Oops. So you can't get out of here. There's just no. You're stuck. You got to get some help. But if you haven't actually fallen into the hole, you can come over here and go up the ladder. So if you get stuck on the outside part, you can swim over to here or here and pick up that ladder, and that should work well. I don't want to plant the trees yet until we get that top part built. So let's quickly just finish this side. It's exactly the same in the middle. Bring it out 2, and then we'll just make our ring of dirt that's 5 by 5. 1, 2, 4. And 1 here. So again, we've got 2 open on each side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's good. All right. Now the rings that go up here, the little squares, I should say, that go way up here, they are going to be exactly above these areas. So you can do it a couple of different ways. Just counting the blocks would help, or you could, build up from here so that you know, like, where the corner of, where the corner of it goes, and you can just kind of, build it that way. But I'm just going to, I need to find out how tall this is first. I'm pretty sure this is 10 from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa. I lost count. 1, 2. Sometimes I can't figure out. I can't see the little black box as it forms on each one. So I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just put 1 more up here, and I'm just gonna bring this out and real quickly see if I can break a block that high if I'm standing here. If I can, then I know okay, I can't break it, so I really need to bring that down 1 more. So let's bring this down to here, get rid of this. This, and we probably will be able to break it from there. Let's just throw some blocks up here and stand on the grass. So I should be able to. Okay, good. So I can do that, but I can't break the wood itself. So that's good. We don't want anything to grow higher than we can break. So that's it right there. Now. And for some reason, this distance, that distance to get something broken is different in my Pocket Edition. I think it's like 1 more. So this is, let's recount this so you can just do it. 1, 2, 2. And I'm just counting the wood. I'm not counting this bottom one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So make it 9 high and bring it out from there. I kind of like having that on there, except we need room for ladders. Oh. Are you my new helper sheep? Oh, okay. Well, let's go sleep, sheep. Does that rhyme? we're getting into a long video, I realize, but I want to get this part done, and I'm sure you guys do too. Rather than split this into 2 videos, I just wanted to get this done, because I think you guys are getting very impatient in getting this done. Okay, so we know there's 2 blocks here, so I'm going to leave 2 here, and that means the ring of what would be a ring of dirt comes out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 2 on each side. So now I'm just going to go 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've already got 5. So that ring is exactly above that area down there. Woo! It's hard to tell unless you go and do that. Ah! Oh, don't fall in there. Don't fall in there. All right. So we've got 2 blocks to the edge. So that means that this block right here is right above the middle. So that means we need 2. See, look. Did you see that? That sheep went mental when you stand up. Hey, get out of the nether wart. These animals are rude. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And then we're going to start with the ring. And I had 1 more out here. So there should be 5 blocks in between the 2 rings. 1, 2 on that side. 1, 2 on this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one's up there. And we just want to continue this and bring it to all the way down here. I need 1 more. There should be 3 instead of 2. And then we just sort of start bringing this straight down. It should meet up with this, which we're going to get rid of. There. Now this actually, oh, excuse me, comes down. Did not anticipate that for some reason. This actually comes down, and there's a little doorway that happens right here. There's a little room down here. And this just gets surrounded by wood. Oh, and there he is. I knew he'd appear once we got that done. So that comes all the way down. That wall becomes, that wood is flush there. And I just grab a door real quick and throw it up there because I can keep all the other critters out of there. What don't I need? I don't need a chest anymore. I can just put that there. So that's just wall. That's going to be flush outside. Oh, and there's going to be a torch. I think there's just torches there. So this room's going to be pretty empty. If there's a video when he actually pops in here, and this, you can't see past all this. This is actually all walled off here. And this is all filled in with dirt. You don't have to do all this, but again, this is the kind of stuff that makes it sort of authentic. This wall here will eventually be punching through because we have to, we got to do the doghouse in there. And this is going to be the way to get to the redstone for the, the bone dispenser and the pork chop dispenser. So let's just leave that in there. Okay, the tree farm is basically built. All that's left mostly is just to plant the trees. Let's take a quick look at this. Yep, we got water. We've got places for water to go. We've got psychotic sheep standing on fiery fences. And we've got a walkway up here. Oh, for torches, he just kind of, I don't know, there's just kind of torches kind of like on the corners here. And in the middle. Just like pretty much every other block is good. If I'm wrong, please feel free to give me a heads up. I like to know when I'm doing stuff wrong. Okay, I'm just there. Oh, and, well, we don't need all these torches. Oh, that's not too bad. It wouldn't be too bad to leave them on there, I guess. But I'm going to take these off, and then I'm going to throw some ladders on, and I think we're done. Ladders. Here we go. All right, here you go. Let's try to do super turbo ladders, okay? I'm going to fly, and then we're going to go straight up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo, baby. Look at that. Yeah, all I did was just fly upwards and hold down the trigger, and there we go. All right, so we got the ladders done. So let's just quickly throw down some trees. We want no, we don't want spruce. We want oak. Where is it? Here we go. Hey, I don't want oak leaves. I want oak tree. Oh, there you are. And let's grab some. Well, we're gonna let them grow naturally. You can do bone meal if you want to speed it up, but they'll grow pretty fast. And he used oak because it was the only one that's where it could possibly even spawn right next to each other. I'm not sure if that's still the case. I know the jungle can. In fact, if you put 4 of them right next to each other and then hit, like if you did like do with the jungle ones, and then hit bone meal on one of them, it makes a tree that's 4 wide and really big. It's cool. Sheep, I'm going to encourage. There they go. See, look. They go crazy. Their little head spins around when they're standing on the fences. We should name that. We should call that something like the fence freak out. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. You're doing a fence freak out, dude. Fence freak out. What fence freak out? Go somewhere else and fence freak out. I often. Oh, there he goes. And yeah, freak out. Yeah, freak out. Do the freak out. Yeah, freak out. Okay. That's it. That's the tree farm. We're gonna work next. I think people are gonna go crazy because they want me to go back to that side of the house. I think the next thing we'll do will be put the mushroom farm in down here, and the animal pens over here. We'll do that too. Just so you know, if you want to do some prep before we do those videos, just build this area out here, and this area needs to be a minimum of 30. Where is it? 34. 34 this way. I actually have more, and in fact, I've marked out over here. This is the 34th block, so that I can do the next video fairly easily. So it continues farther than that, over here to the rocket and whatnot. But yeah, as you can see, I just have to build out this land here like that. I stranded all this sugar cane and these trees and these water in here, and I'm not going to fool with these. I'll take them out if I need them, if I need to. But for now, I'm just stopping this world kind of right here, and we'll add on as needed. And so I just filled all that in. And again, this is 5 high, just like this. This is 5. Whoops. No, actually, this is 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes 5 up to there. Oh, I'm going to give you this dimension too. Since you're building out here, see, you want to come out to the 3rd fence rail here. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then this is going to be the edge here. So go ahead and start building that. Once you finish that, so start building all this out so that we can do this one in the next video or two. And so this whole thing should be this doorway. Let's count this blocks here. 1. Let's start from here. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the door. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lucky 13. So that's where that's gonna go out. Oh, look, the water's spreading around here. Enjoy. Oh, this is weird. It's like this block is kind of darker than the other. Anyway, all right. If that's it for this video, this has been a long video. I apologize. It's been like almost a 45-minute video, but we got all this in, and oh, look, they're starting to grow. Well, it's a little tiny tree and a bigger one. And see, it stops right there. That's good. Once in a while, I get ones that kind of just like kind of grow like way over this, and I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Putting torches up here probably would help keep them from growing over top of this too. So maybe even filling it incomplete with torches might be helpful. And anyway, we're not going to bother doing that. So there it is. There is the tree farm. Thanks for watching. I'm Darman68. I'll see you next time. Bye.